Good morning. Welcome to another market preparation. Today is June 4th. So let's see. Yesterday we saw a sell off on almost all the tickers indices, and plus we had the Broadcom AVGO reported earnings yesterday. So let's see what's happening right now. Okay. So we are on the SPY chart, like I said, right? Now this green zone, we have the support where the price can come down for for the retest on the SPY, right? So basically it's gonna come back for the retest of this level, and then we're gonna see some buyers, right, stepping in. So that's the number one scenario. And then I also have this previous day mark here. Okay, so I'm gonna just mark previous day high, and then this is the previous day low. Okay, if I go on the 1 hour chart now, as you can see, right, the price is coming back for this zone, so I'll be patient. Okay, I'll be patient watching the price action on the SPY until it can, if the price breaks above the previous day low, retest, and then we can look for towards the upside. Okay, for the SPY, because like in the pre-market the price is in the range, it's not continuing downside, right? So this is the pre-market high and low. So as you can see, right, and if you want to see continuation down, you want to see like the price break below the pre-market low, retest, and then continuation downside. But I'm not interested in shorts yet, because right here we have the support zone, right? So maybe we can see some buyers stepping in. Okay, so keep in mind, this is what I'm looking for the SPY. For the QQQ, right, basically we are like right near the support zone here, but not on the daily chart. Okay, so if I zoom out, okay, as you can see, this is again the swing high we had. Okay, so basically the whole support zone area would be this down close candle. Okay, so this green here, that's our support zone. This is our support zone here. If I go on the 4 hour, it's testing, coming back for the retest right here. Okay, now what I prefer to do is like I prefer to like just make it more clear for the support zone. Okay, so I basically go for supply and demand. So let's say where was the the initial buyers stepped in on this push up. Okay, so it was at this zone. Okay, because after this you can see like 1 2 3 candles up, right? So we are marking this one previous candle before this move started, right? After that the price just like kept going little up, right? So maybe the price can come to this zone, retest, and then it can bounce back up. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for the QQQ. Since we are we might be opening way below the previous day low, so I'll be careful, right? If you're looking for calls, just be patient, just let the price come to your the buy zone, and then you enter the trade, right? Or else I will mark this pre-market low here. So if I want to see continuation towards the downside, I want to see, cause we might be gapping down, right? So so whenever you are gapping down, the pre-market low or high will be good key levels to watch. So I want to see the price break down, retest of the pre-market low, and then continue towards the downside. Okay, this is what I will be looking, the pre-market low on the QQQ. Now let's go on the AMD. All right, so as you can see here, on the 1 hour, basically we had this uh, demand zone here, right? And now we can see the price came back to this zone and now it's reacting, right? And this was the high we made. This was the all-time high. Yeah, if you see here, this was the all-time high. Now if I just go on a 15-minute chart, right, we can see we broke above. Now we are just coming back here, right, and we are testing this zone, right? It's kind of a forming double bottom again here. So if you see here, right, this is like double bottom, so majority the price will move up, okay, coming into the market. So let's see, but just be aware, this is the game plan. All right, we might if you want to see continuation towards the upside, I want to see price break inside, above the previous day low, but with a high volume, right? With a high volume and a good a buying candle, a candle like this or this. Okay, I want to see these key, like the previous day low break above, upside, with the candles like these big candles. Okay, so this shows like, okay, we have nice volume coming up, right? So the price will move up. Okay, let's go to the Tesla. Tesla, look, it's not moving that much, but this is what we have, right? We were making higher low, higher low, higher low, another higher low, and now we are just like making higher high, higher high. So this is like a a flag pattern or triangle we are making here. So this is the trend line which I am watching. Okay, this might take a time, okay, because price can do either way. Maybe price can go up here, come down, go here, come down, and then finally it's gonna do two, like either one thing. It's gonna break up above, retest, and then continue. Okay, or the price can like break below, retest, and then continue towards the downside. So these are the two scenarios Tesla can do. So I'll be patient on Tesla until it breaks this either trend line. Okay, so even if you see on the 15-minute, we are still in the previous day high low range, right? And for intraday, if you want to play the intraday, I will wait for the first 5 minute. Okay, so let's say the first 5 minutes has played out. So what you can do, you can just like mark the first 5 minute candle and then just draw a box. And once you see the candle break out of this 5 minute range, right, so you can go on the 1 minute, and then you can just take a trade on the 1 minute chart for the intraday. Okay, so let's say like this candle which broke about the 5 minute range. Now we have this one candle rule, right? As soon as price came back on this retest, right, so I would enter in this green candle here. Okay, and then if you enter here, right, you can mark this high, which is 1.5. Okay, we need 1:2 right there. So this way you can just like hit your profit target 1:2. Okay, this is for intraday. But for today, Same thing on the Tesla, right? I will be watching. If I see good buyers typing in, then I'm interested in the call options here. For the Google, yeah, Google, as you can see, uh, we filled up the gap on, right, which we had on the daily chart. So now we just have like this. So this is the demand zone where from the buyers stepped in aggressively right after the earnings. So basically the price can come back to retest this zone, right? So I'll be watching Google. Yesterday I took a loss on Google, but I was hoping like Google will have a good nice price action towards the upside, but now it's in between the previous day high and low. So I will wait for until the Google either comes back to retest this zone here and then move up, right? So that's what I will be looking. Also we have this swing high here, right? The major swing high. Or if today Google can break above previous day high, then retest and continue towards the upside. So these are the two scenarios which I will be watching. I will be patient. I am not interested until it breaks this previous day high. Okay, then it can show us like, okay, now it's ready to move back up. Let's go Apple. Apple, you can see still struggling to break the previous all-time high here. Okay, so we will be very patient here. Like we don't have any other key levels above the all-time high, so just be careful. What we want to see is like break above the previous day high, same thing, retest and then continuation. Okay, so if you see a candle like this, okay, like this, breaks above this all-time high, that means we can say like the buyers are interested to take the price like above the all-time high. Okay, so yeah, now it's gonna just like be in the range most probably. Okay, so just be patient with the Apple. Amazon, okay, since you can see on the this is 1 hour chart, right? So this is the major swing low again we have here, right? Yesterday we broke below this level, so now basically, so let's say like we broke below this, right? So what I'm watching to retest and then continue towards the downside, right? This is what I'm looking. Now this is you can say it's an internal market structure shift, but if you see on the daily chart, we are still in the uptrend. Okay, if you mark this swing high, okay, so this was the major swing high we had. Okay, this was the swing high we broke above, right? So on the 1 hour, so on a 1 hour you can see as soon as we touch this swing high, we can see a reaction here, like the buyers are stepping in now, right? So it can do two things, right? I'm gonna mark this a 1 hour swing low. So this is 1 hour swing low. Okay, so basically this is like internal structure. Okay, now this swing high here, the green line you see 248.94, that's a major swing on the daily. Okay, so this holds like more power than the 1 hour. Okay, so now if price breaks above the previous day high, retest, and then we will see a continuation towards the upside. All right. Now Nvidia is coming back. Now this was the weekly low we had here. Now last 2 days Nvidia has been like falling down, right? So same thing I have here for Nvidia. Since we broke this swing high, okay, let me take out this swing low here. I'll take this off. This was the major swing high we broke, right? So now we are coming back below this swing high. I'm gonna mark this. Okay, so this is on the daily chart, right? Now on the daily chart for the demand zone, what I see, we have almost here. Okay, let's see on the 4-hour. Okay, 4-hour. On the 4-hour we have this low, like this is the internal low here, so this can be the target if you're looking towards the downside play, right? Now we'll just like keep going down, right, to the 1-hour. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's the main zone we have, right? This was where the buyers tapped in, right? So now maybe the price can pull down until here and then move up. But you can see like this swing high we broke down, right? We came back for the retest, and then you can see a nice inverted hammer rejecting the price, and this red candle gave us the confirmation it's gonna move down. So from there, we had little consolidation, and then the price is moving down. Okay, now this is the zone from 208, you can say 210, right? The price can come down, and then possibly we can see a nice reaction. So let's see what happens here on the Nvidia. And for Palantir, right? Okay, now we are looking at Palantir. If I just go on the 1-hour, like I previously said, we broke this trend line, such a nice move. Now we are coming back for almost the retest. Okay, so after this downfall, now we are looking, the price is reversing. So same thing today, if price can break above the previous day high, retest, then I'm much interested in this Palantir towards the upside. If price breaks below this previous day low, retest, and then I'm looking for the downside. Okay, so that's all, guys. That's all the prep we have, and also let's see if we have any news. Okay, so we do not have today any red folder news, so maybe we're gonna have less volume since we don't have any news. If if any news comes up, then we will see a nice price reactions today. Okay, if not, then it's just gonna be choppy or something like that. All right, that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.